In this video, I want to go into tips for newbies to get out there and start to socialize with other people. Tip number one is, let's say that you're really new and maybe you're more of a hard case type of person. You're probably going to have to just go out for a while and just talk to people, start conversations with people, and learn the nuances of socializing. This may take 1 year, this may take 2 years, but over time, trust that you're gonna gain that real world experience that'll help catch you up socially. Number two, find somebody to support you. Find somebody to go out with, because at bare minimum, this person can just be a reference for you or a secondhand reference, right? You can see them take action and you can learn from that. Or if you're taking action, they can actually be a second pair of eyeballs to watch you do your thing and then give you feedback on what it is that you're doing well and not so well. The third tip is to make sure that your wardrobe is set up ahead of time. Now, this is something that a lot of people don't really think about, but if you're spending too much time stressing about what it is that you're gonna wear, oftentimes that'll burn a lot of your willpower and it might actually make you self-conscious. You know, if the clothes you're wearing doesn't make you feel confident, you might be overly fixated on the clothes that you're wearing instead of focused on what it is that you need to be doing when you're out there. And when you're out there, you should be focused on having fun, spreading good vibes with people, and making people's nights better. Sharing the fun, but generating good emotions in yourself. That should be the goal. But if you're hyper focused on, oh, does my shirt look bad? Do my shoes look bad? Does my hair look stupid? It's gonna take away mental RAM from what your focus should be. Number four, use the bathroom in a venue before you go into the venue you want to go into, because you should probably be taking action as soon as you go into that venue, not really thinking about the action that you're taking. Don't overthink it, but sometimes, you know, if you use the bathroom, it's a legitimate excuse. You're probably gonna spend a lot of time standing in line for the bathroom, and it's just going to get you a little bit more in your head, so to speak. You're not building up that social momentum right away. So anything you can take care of ahead of time, say even chewing a stick of gum or whatever, do that before you enter, because as soon as you enter, you want to be focused on taking action. Get your first approach out of the way, start socializing with people, start talking to different people. You want to be focused on that. You don't want to be dilly-dallying and wasting time and getting a negative momentum. And the next tip is, don't put a lot of pressure on yourself. Now, I know this is counterintuitive to the last tip that I mentioned, but when you're out, it's important to be aware that it is going to take some time to get into the zone, especially if you're working a very introverted job, right? If you do computer programming, for example, or something, say you're, I don't know, CPA and you're crunching numbers all day, you're going to be in a more logical headspace. When people are out having fun, letting loose, they're a little bit more emotional. It's more of a party vibe. It's more just laughing, carefree, fun, expressiveness, and it's not so focused on getting things right. Think of more, when you're going out, you're making a finger painting, you're not making a hyper realistic painting, right? You're not painting something that looks like a photo. You're not trying to get everything perfect. You want it to be fun. Maybe it's going to be messy. Either way, it's a work of art. The reason people go out in the first place is to shake off all that soul-crushing work that they had to do. Now they have a chance to let loose, be free. The equivalent of this could be like recess in elementary school, for example, or grammar school, whatever you call it. It's time to play and have fun with other people and share good energy. So in order to do that, it's better to be in a good mood. You want to be in the mood that you want them to be in, right? When you're interacting with people. But you got to go first. In order to do that, you need to focus on having fun with yourself, focus on making yourself feel good, and then share that with other people. But in order to do that, if you're putting too much pressure on yourself to do those approaches, you may risk having a downward spiral. You may fall into self-judgment, and the more you judge yourself, the worse you feel. And the worse you feel, the more you're gonna start to judge yourself, and it's just this downward spiral, right? You wanna avoid that. So again, first 2 hours of the night, don't put a lot of pressure on yourself. Have fun, just relax, and trust that over time, the better mood will start to creep up more or less if you give it time and if you're leaning into your comfort zone. Next big tip, just have fun, share fun. Your goal while going out primarily should be to have a good time, overarching, right? Now, you may be setting other goals which could be anything. It could be, I want to talk to 100 people in the night, or I want to talk to the most attractive person there, or I want to make 5 people laugh. Whatever it is that you want your goal to be, at the same time, the overarching goal of the night is to have a good time doing what it is that you're doing. Now, the reason for this is because you want to think of this as play and not as work. You're not going out to work. You want to associate the act of going out as fun, okay? Not work. Don't take the situation too seriously, and more importantly, don't take yourself too seriously. You want to have an independence from outcome, which means that you don't want to be overly fixated on any one outcome. Remember, I was talking about setting little goals earlier? Your only goal is to have fun. But at the same time, you have all these little challenges that you're setting for yourself. You want to try to execute those to the best of your ability. But if you can't, if you fall short, again, don't beat yourself up. You don't want to condition yourself that this is hard work or condition your mind to think that you suck. Celebrate the fact that you're out, have a good time, and let the chips fall where they may. But as long as you're going out there, you're doing your best to have a good time, and you're executing as best as you can on those little goals that you're giving yourself or those little fun challenges that you're giving yourself, then you have no reason to feel bad about yourself. In fact, the fact that you went out is good enough reason to feel good about yourself. Yeah, don't take things too seriously and don't be too needy for a result. It's not about the result, it's about the fact that you're taking action, right? You're putting in the effort, trusting that over time, with enough consistency, you're going to get the results you want. As they say, the fruit will come of its own accord. Meaning you just focus on having fun, execute to the best of your ability, and the rewards will come eventually, but you have to have faith. The next tip, I like to simplify every single thing that I do. I'm not overthinking anything. I'm just keeping it to maybe like one simple thing, right? So I tend to have a go-to icebreaker, so to speak. Usually it's just, hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. Fun night, isn't it? Nice night. How's your day going? Something like that, right? Nothing crazy or fancy. That way I don't really have to overthink things. Keep it simple. When I'm out, I'm not overthinking every single thing that I'm doing. I'm trying to be honest with the moments and just responding in real time. I'm just trying to have fun. Again, that's the goal. It's just to have fun. Simplify everything that you do. Don't overthink it. My only goal when I'm out is to approach. Have fun while I'm approaching, but that's pretty much my only goal. So I want to either be in opening new people. Doesn't matter if it's a quick open. It could just be like, I look at them, just engaging with people. Now it could be very brief. I could just quickly make eye contact with them, wave, go away to the next person, but I want to be at least engaging with somebody at all times. Doesn't matter who, but I want to be either starting an interaction or in a conversation. Basically, keeping social and minimizing the time in between those interactions. But the way I think about it, it's just one thing. It's just engage with people, engage, engage, engage. And I'll commit to this for 2 to 4 hours. Those first 2 hours, maybe I won't go super hard, but I'll do little small engagements depending on how I'm feeling. If I'm ready to go, I'm ready to go. But if I'm not, I'll have some self-compassion. I'm not gonna like make myself feel bad or stress myself out a lot. I will lean into my comfort zone, right? I'll try to ease into that pocket. Last tip, end of the night, that's when things are gonna happen. So if you're trying to go to a party or strengthen the bond with the people you meet out that night, that's when you have to be focused. The beginning of the night, not so much. You can just screw around, have a good time, not really overthink things, and enjoy yourself. At the end of the night, you have to be a little bit more focused and have a plan for how you're going to help people go to an after party or find an after party. It's time to execute on that because you have a very small window for anything happening. All that energy that you built at the beginning of the night, in order to capitalize on that, take action at the end of the night. You can still like link up with everybody later, all the friends that you made, call them on the phone or put them in your social media. You can stay in touch that way. If you're trying to have a party that night or go to a party, you're gonna have to focus and you're gonna have to execute on a plan to make things go smoothly. You can improvise, but for the most part, it's useful to have a plan because that'll make everybody's lives easier. They're gonna want to go with somebody who has a plan or has the better thing to go to. So if you have a very smooth system for that, for delivering the value that they want, then things will be easy peasy, and that's gonna increase your chances of having a good time. Okay, so with that, those are my big tips. If you take these into account, you really think about them, incorporate them into your life, you're going to find your results improve dramatically. These are things that helped me out, and that's what makes me excited to share them with you tonight. So Use them well, use them wisely, get out there, and most importantly, have fun while you do it, okay? Again, that's the overarching goal here. It's the umbrella goal. We want to have fun. We want to have a good time. We want to treat this as, we want to treat ourselves to this great experience, right? It's not work, it's fun, it's a treat or celebration of life. So yeah, with that, thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. And if you like my stuff, please hit that subscribe button or the little notification bell. That way I can send the newest videos to you. And yeah, share it with a friend if you think your friend would find it useful. This is Jonathan signing off from San Francisco, and have a good night.